Hey, here's a question for you. In this month's webinar for the membership of the National Chimney Sweep Guild, it's almost showtime. Are you ready? And what I mean by showtime, well, let's face it, the calls are going to pick up. The demand for your services are going to get higher. The highest potential for sales exists. So are you ready? This comes around each and every year. So for this month's webinar, I want to go over a few pointers that you may want to take in consideration to make the most of that busy fall season. Because no matter what you do, no matter what kind of marketing, what you do, the demand for your products, your services is going to increase tremendously in just a few short weeks. So you got to be prepared because, folks, it's showtime. So let's start this off with, do you remember the places, the things that you missed in the last fall season? The mistakes that came up, the slip ups, the waste, all the things that at the end of that busy fall time, come January, that you look back on and reflected and said, hey, if we could have prevented this or prevented that, we could be a whole lot further along. So the first thing to do is review last year. Look at your records. Look where you missed and how do you make it better. To prepare for the season, hey, it's a time to make sure that all your systems are in place, your SOPs are ready to rock and roll, your office personnel are ready to handle this onslaught that's getting ready to happen and will occur because it's a key consideration to make advance plans, to have a strategic plan, to have a strategy of how you're going to get through this most hectic, chaotic time of the year. You got to have that. The next thing is, do you have your systems in place to track and measure your waste and to cost it out? Because one of the things that we discover often when we do business analysis is that there is a high amount of waste, and each dollar of waste takes a number of dollars of sales just to compensate for that waste. So you got to be prepared. Do you have your systems in place to track, measure, and cost your waste? Because from doing this, what you're going to be able to do is build the strategic plan up to keep from repeating the same chaos over and over again. What about your supply chain? Are your suppliers ready? Do you have backup suppliers just in case the one that you depend on doesn't have the products that you need? You got to know what the supply chain is for your business. It's a vastly important thing to know is who can deliver to you when you need it. Who doesn't deliver? Which vendors can you depend on? You got to staff up, and it should have already been done. Hopefully, you've spent the last few months preparing for this onslaught. Perhaps you've gone to training, perhaps you've sent your people to training. Think back. What did you learn in those training sessions that you went to? The National Chimney Sweep Guild Convention, there's so many other opportunities for training that exist through the chimney and venting industry today. It's almost mind boggling. Many times on any given day of the week, there's multiple trainings going on at different locations around the country. So hopefully your staff is fully prepared. They're trained. Don't stop having your daily meetings. Don't stop. We often see people, they stop their daily meeting routines because we're just too busy to do it. But what happens is we have chaos, we have all types of disruptions in our daily production and our efficiency. You got to get together every single day. Make use, set up your morning power meetings and have them every single day so you can make sure that everybody is on the same wavelength. Don't stop your training. We see people do this every year. They just stop training during the easy months. Yeah, it's hard to do a day's training or a week training. I understand that. But can you just do a little bit every morning? a micro course, 5, 7 minutes that you can continue to train your people to handle the challenges, to make those enthused customers that are going to benefit your company greatly, that are going to give you the testimonials that you need. You've got to be able to put this together. So keep going with this continuous training. In today's world, investing in technology is a sound investment. Are you making use of artificial intelligence? What's called AI? Have you figured out how to put artificial intelligence technology to work in your business to benefit you and your workforce? In today's world, it's all about technology in so many businesses, not just yours, but every business. Technology can be the answer. Technology can save you man hours. Technology can speed up the process. Technology can help with your reminders. In this day and time, there are so many things in the business that you can automate. Take advantage of these things. Put your focus on what you can control. What can you control? Because often there are going to be things out of your control. Focus on what you can control, but be aware of what's happening in the real world around you that could be affecting your business. Focus on what you can control. Keep things simple. Keep things simple. Don't devise complicated systems that are next to impossible to follow. Use the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. It's a known process that will work. Right now, before this chaotic hits, this chaotic season, it's time to replenish your batteries. And there also comes time through the season that you just got to stop. You just got to stop. You got to put your thoughts together. You keep working towards making it better for you, better for your business, better for your team members. Because what we've got to do is we've got to survive these chaotic times. At the end of the chaotic times, then hopefully we're going to look and we're going to see where we've been profitable. We have a lack of waste. We don't have mistakes that are compounding it. We're going good. Here's my wish to you that you can head into the fall season of 2023 as best prepared as you've ever been in your career. You're ready to handle this onslaught. You're going to vow to keep your sanity. You're going to vow to keep your emotions in check. These are all the things that if you do them, what's going to happen is the fall of 2023 can be a successful time for you. And with that, I'm going to end this monthly webinar. You know, you got a lot of things to get done. I want you to know I appreciate you tuning in for just a few minutes and listening to my thoughts. If I can help you in any way, reach out to me. Let's take your business and turn it into the one that you dream of. And let's make it your reality. And with that, we'll see you next month on the next monthly webinar for the membership of the National Chimney Sweep Guild. Appreciate you being here. It's truly been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure as always.